Developmental psychologists focus on human growth and changes across the lifespan, including physical, social, intellectual, perceptual, personality, and emotional growth. The study of developmental psychology is essential to understanding how humans learn, mature, and adapt. Throughout their lives, humans go through various stages of development. Developmental psychologists study how people grow, develop, and adapt at different life stages. Developmental psychologists study human growth and development over the lifespan, including physical, social, intellectual, perceptual, personality, and emotional growth. Developmental psychology is the scientific study of how and why human beings change over the course of life. Developmental psychology focuses on the physical, social, and emotional changes in development that we experience throughout our lifetimes. The three goals of developmental psychology are to describe, explain, and to optimize development. Anyone interested in working in the field of developmental psychology must earn a 4-year bachelor's degree in psychology, but a doctoral degree is typically required for a career in developmental psychology. Salaries for developmental psychologists depend upon geographic location, work setting, and job experience. According to Salary.com, the median annual earnings for developmental psychologists in 2009 range from $69,000 to $91,000. The highest 10% of earners made more than $100,000 per year. Developmental psychologists help children, adolescents, and adults throughout childhood, adulthood, and old age. Some of the many issues that developmental psychologists may help patients deal with include motor skills development, language acquisition, emotional development, the emergence of self-awareness and self-concept, development during childhood and throughout life, social and cultural influences on child development, personality development, moral reasoning, and developmental challenges and learning disabilities. Originally concerned with infants and children, and later other periods of great change such as adolescence and aging, it now encompasses the entire lifespan. The field examines change across a broad range of topics, including motor skills and other psychological processes, problem-solving abilities, conceptual understandings, acquisitions of language, moral understanding, and identity information. Developmental psychologists are employed in a variety of workplace environments depending on their specialty. These may include universities and schools, research facilities, elderly assisted living homes, teen outreach programs, homeless youth programs, hospitals, psychiatric institutions, and private practices. Developmental psychologists working in colleges and universities tend to focus primarily on research or teaching. Others working in more applied settings like healthcare facilities or clinics help to assess, evaluate, and treat people living with developmental disabilities. Developmental psychologists may also work in assisted living homes for the elderly, hospitals, mental health clinics, and centers for the homeless. During the 19th and early 20th centuries, developmental psychologists were concerned primarily with child psychology. In the 1950s, however, they became interested in the relationship between personality variables and child rearing, and the behavioral theories of B.F. Skinner and the cognitive theories of Jean Piaget. They were concerned with the growth and development of children through adolescence. At the time, the German psychologist Erik Erikson insisted that there are meaningful stages of adult psychology that have to be considered in addition to child development. Psychologists also began to consider the process that underlie the development of behavior in the total person from birth to death. And that's how we got to where we are today.